Hello, Leo. Welcome to November. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and I'm getting ready to do your November Love TarotScope. And before I do that, I want to ring the bells and call in the angels and sacred space, create some sacred space. Let's call in the helping spirits. May only the highest forces be present at this reading, so that the truth may be told. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel, and thank you for all your wonderful comments and support. I appreciate them, and I read every single one of them. I've been a little behind this month on responding, sorry, but I will get to responding, so don't think I'm ignoring you. Okay, let's see what's going on with Leo. What does Leo need to know for the month of November? What's coming up in love for Leo? What is happening? What does Leo need to know about love in November? What does Leo need to know about love in November? What does Leo need to know about love in November? Love and life. Okay. 9 of Swords. Oh my God. The Chariot. The Hangman. The 2 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The World. The Page of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Okay, Leo. Okay, so you start the month off worried. You're worried about something. It could be a health issue. Something that's keeping you up at night. Mental stress. The 9 of Swords is mental stress. You could be worried about the health of either yourself or someone close to you. Maybe an older person. But a lot of what you're worried about may not even happen. It may just be in your mind. Like you're just thinking of the possibilities of what if this happens, what if that happens. So don't stress yourself out. And if you are having some sleepless nights, you need to reach out and talk about it with someone. Now the Chariot crosses this. The Chariot is a victory card. So maybe you're working on something and you're worried about how it's all going to turn out. Because you have this 2 here, the 2 of Wands is a potential partnership, or it's actually a card of someone who has put energy into something and is wondering to see what's going to happen. Where is it, am I going to get the results of all my efforts? And you might be working in partnership with someone, because when there's 2, the 2s are usually some kind of partnership. You have, okay, before I go to this Hangman, I want to say more things about the Chariot. It's possible that you have been scattering your energies. And the Chariot promises victory, but it promises victory through mental control. So you might have let your mind's been all over the place, worrying or thinking, or you have too many irons in the fire. So you need to focus. You need to focus your energy on one goal at a time. Call in all that scattered energy and focus. Don't let your monkey mind make you crazy. Bring that mind back to oneness. Meditate, try to control. Because the mind is not meant to be our master. We're meant to master the mind. So try meditation, try yoga, try anything that helps you focus and stay in the moment, so that you're not the victim of your mind. But the mind should be your servant, just the way these horses are. For the Chariot driver, if the driver let the horses run wild, he'd be all over the place. He would never finish the race. And the way this Chariot driver controls the horses, because if you look, He doesn't, well, in this case, he does have reins. In the Rider-Waite deck, the chariot driver doesn't have reins. He's controlling the horses through his mind. So it's just a symbol of mental control, mind control, where you have to control your thoughts and you have to focus your thoughts and your energy, so that you're not at the mercy of your emotions. Because your emotions will pull you right and left. That's what these two black and white horses are. One side wants to pull this way, one horse wants to pull that way. You have to be the one to bring them together and not be torn apart by opposing energies within yourself. So that's the key to success, is to call in those scattered energies, call in that confusion of direction, and to focus and to drive that chariot in a straight line down the middle. So you have in the past the Hangman, and that usually means you might have recently given something up for something better. So maybe you've moved, or you've changed relationships, or changed jobs, and now you're kind of wondering, okay, I made this change, what's going to come now? Is there anything positive going to come out of this? You might even be looking at the past and thinking about past successes and, being wistful, like, oh, I remember when I did this and that. Don't live in the past. Your place is in the present, and you have to have a plan for the future. The past is gone. Learn from it, but don't dwell in it. Coming up, you have the Knight of Wands and the World card. Now, this is really good energy. The Knight of Wands is a card of adventure. You're like ready for adventure. You're ready. You want to travel the world, and you're going to have success. You're finishing up something. You're going to be finishing up something, and everything's going to fall into place. And you're going to feel like, oh, I'm doing work that I love. Everything's happening. You're going to be doing travel. You're going to travel. You're going to be seeing different places. You might be thinking about moving. The Knight of Wands sometimes means change of job or change of location, like moving to a different location. And you'll find that when you get to this new location, you're going to love it. You're going to love, if you're moving into a new home, you're just going to be so happy there. You're going to feel that it really suits you. And that you're surrounded by, conditions that are really beneficial to you. You have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is a message, good news. You may not be thinking along those lines, because this is in your mental block or your negative thinking space. So you might be afraid of, thinking, well, if I put myself out there, what's gonna, what are the results going to be? Am I going to be accepted? Am I going to be rejected? I think you're going to hear positive results to whatever you're working on. A lot better than you expected. I think it's going to be, you're going to be hearing some good news about a project that's coming to completion in the near future. Because the World card is the end of a cycle. So you end one cycle and then you go up the next level. So you're ending this one stage of a project, and then you're going to be moving it to the next level. Here you have in your environment this Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords energy, she can be kind of harsh. She seems to have no compassion. But it's only because she's been hurt in the past and she's learned to wall herself up. So she's not as tough as she looks. But this could be someone that you're dealing with. Maybe an air sign. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you're going to be dealing with this person. Maybe you're partnering with her to do some project. One warning is the Four of Pentacles. Don't be too controlling. You're wanting to create something stable. And the Four of Pentacles does promise financial security and financial stability. But sometimes it relates to someone who's afraid to give or wants to hold on to their money too tightly. So there could be some stinginess there. Not you normally, because Leos are normally generous. But there could be someone in your environment that doesn't want to spend money or is holding on to things too tightly or wanting to control. Now, it could be that you may want to control things. You have, because this is in your wish fulfillment, your dream sector. And that's wanting to make a dream happen, wanting to make a wish come true. And you might be trying to control too many aspects of it. You have to let go. You can't control every little aspect. Just go with the flow. Let it just flow. Let it be. Even if it's not perfect, it's okay. Just let it go. You might be holding on too tightly and you have to release. The Lover's card. Lovers comes up when you have a choice to make. You may have to choose between two things, two paths, two relationships. There might be a love triangle. Or there could be a decision has to be made. Do I take this path? Do I take that path? And it's going to be a serious decision because once you decide, you can't go back. So if you're thinking of leaving a relationship for someone else, or even just leaving, the decision could be stay or go. Think carefully about what you need and what's right for you before you make the decision, because once you make it, it's going to be final. So you got to give it a lot of thought. You might be thinking, I want to move, I want to go to a different location, I want more adventure in my life, I'm tired of the same old, same old. So just give your decisions a lot of thought, because you're going to be making some serious decisions. Whether it's leaving a relationship, leaving a job, leaving a place where you live. These have very, when it's a major arcana card, it has powerful energy. It's not just an ordinary decision. Like, oh, should I have chocolate ice cream or vanilla? No. These are life-altering decisions. These are the decisions, like every now and then we get to a point in life where we make a choice that alters the course of our lives. And that's where you're at right now. So you have to think really carefully. If I choose this or that, it will change my life dramatically. Do I really want this change? So, on the other hand, the Lovers could also mean a strong attraction. That you may want to do something, independently, but then you find, well, but I really care about this person. I can't go without this person. I can't do my life. I can't live my life without having this person in my life. So you might be trying to figure out, how do I incorporate this person in my choice? How do I change my life and bring this person with me? So that could be another issue. And you might be really worried about it, and that's where the Nine of Swords comes in. You're making yourself sick with worry and thoughts. Especially if you're worried about someone. Like sometimes when I see the Queen of Swords, it represents an older relative. So you could be worried about someone's health. But I feel like you're going to get good news, because this page is next to the Queen. So it may not be as bad as you think. You might be worried that it's worse, but it may turn out to be okay. And, you do have choices to make. Maybe you're afraid to move away because of this person. You may feel like they need you because they're not feeling well or something. But I see world travel with this World card. You're going to be traveling. People are going to be inviting you. You're going to be on tour. You have the opportunity to go to different places and to explore, to expand your, broaden your horizons, to see different places. So you should take advantage of that. And you will be welcome wherever you go. It's going to be wonderful. So, good luck, Leo. You're going to get the recognition you deserve. And you're going to be celebrating your success soon. Just don't let worry make you crazy. Don't tame that monkey mind. And then you'll be able to make the right choice for you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a personal reading, just contact me through my website, tarotbyt.com. And I would love to talk to you and meet with you and read for you. So in the meantime, have a wonderful November. luck, love, and much success. And I will talk to you again in December. Thanks, Leo.